They deliberate on whether the talks will be parliamentary or extra-parliamentary. KTN's political affairs reporter Emmanuel To has been following up on these talks and now joins us live with an update. To, I know deliberations are currently going on, but what information are we privy to at this hour?
Well, we're yet to get full feedback from the meeting that has been going on from around 10 a.m. until now, where both sides, the Kenya Kwanza side and the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya, members have convened here in the room just behind me, where they're currently having that discussion as to whether to go the parliamentary way or extra-parliamentary way, and they are trying to evaluate three main points that is there for debate. Number one is whether to go the parliamentary way, where a notice of motion will be given to Parliament to formalize this group or this committee. Number two is to go the executive way, where the president will give an executive order to formalize the group or the committee and start the sittings officially. And the last one is something called sui generis, which is a legal term that means just a unique thing, something that will be out of a mutual understanding from both sides that will culminate in just invoking Article 1 of the Constitution, that power or the sovereign power rests with the people. And that is what is currently being discussed. I've spoken to some of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya side members of Parliament who had already made up their mind that they're interested in the sui generis method because in Parliament, if it goes the parliamentary way, then Kenya Kwanza has an advantage in terms of the numbers because Kenya Kwanza has about 205 members of Parliament in its corner, while Azimio la Umoja One Kenya has slightly around 130. And the executive will also have the sway of the president, that they're afraid that the president is a member of Kenya Kwanza, and so the sui generis way would be the best bet for them. But that is up for discussion, and both sides have stuck to their guns, but perhaps you're going to have a middle ground and continue with the pace that we had from yesterday, where there have been some strides in terms of the agreements, in terms of the issues raised and the issues that are supposed to be discussed. Kenya Kwanza introduced the office of the leader of the opposition as part of their discussions in this whole arrangement, and we are waiting to see whether they will now harmonize all those points, because Kenya Kwanza had 7 issues that they had brought into the notice of the committee, and Kenya Azimio also brought 5, so there are total issues, 12 issues in total, but that number could go up or lower depending on what they will be briefing us. So we are waiting to have a brief from the Kenya Kwanza or the committee of the 14 members to give us the way forward. So that is the much we have from here, and they are actually preparing to come out, but we'll be waiting to hear from them officially when they speak to us, Ashley.
All right, thank you so much, Emmanuel To. Of course, once you get one of them, we'll come back to you to get more information on that.